Hello guys, can you hear me? Just gonna do a bit test here. This is my first setup of streaming, so I want to be sure everything's okay. Just give me a second. Okay, we should be live now. Streaming. Let's see. And let's test this. Okay, good morning everyone, and welcome to the London session. Today we're gonna talk about the op strategy, and we're gonna test it and use it here in the London session on the German 40. Today I'm gonna make a trade on my live account and see if we can catch the op strategy. Okay, start by looking at the chart. Here we have gold. Here we have German. As you can see, I have marked with an indicator. 15-minute time frame. I've marked the London session and an Asia session. So we have the highs and lows, low, high of the London. And what we want to do is we want to wait until this 15-minute candle is gonna close. Actually, let me remove these indicators here. You have a better view. You can see we had this fair value gap here, opening gap here. So if you see, if we want to go up and test this area and go back again, but let's just wait until this is done. In the meantime, we can look at the dollar index. If we look at the weekly time frame, we can see the past 4 weeks, including this week, we're actually going down. Dollars increasing in price, and we will probably want to go to lower time frames to see where we are going, and the daily and the 4-hour. This week we have some pretty interesting news. Today especially, non-farm employment change, core retail sales, hourly earnings, retail sales, unemployment rate. So, also flash PMI. So I wouldn't recommend anyone to trade at this time here. This is the Central European time, 14:30, 15:45. Wednesday tomorrow, the FOMC member Waller speaks. Thursday we have CPI, unemployment claims, and that's it. We actually had some core CPI this week as well, but that's have been removed. They're probably gonna do it some other time. After we had this government shutdown, these news are, so unsure when it's gonna happen or when they're gonna do it. So we just take one day at a time. And let's go back to the charts. You can see gold has gone down, started up in the Asia session here, went up a little bit, got rejected here with the high, got rejected last night, went all the way down here to 72. And why did it do that? We have this weekly big candle we had last week. It wants to go down and close most of it, and it actually did. Zoom in a little bit more. You can see here it's just left a little bit gap here. So this could indicate that we could go up, but we could still go down. The same as the German 40, we wait for the first 15-minute candle to close. We still have 6 minutes to go. As we can see here, gold spiked up and went down and a little bit up again. So let's wait and see what's going to go on. For crypto lovers, I love crypto, or I used to love crypto. I'm a bit mad at crypto in the moment. It's not going so well. We don't really know if it wants to go up, down, but you can see the past 2 months it's been going down. We actually hit this level here I wanted it to go down to this level, so I would make a new entry. And we actually did and went up, but started to go down again. So let's see what's going to happen here when we look at the big time frame here. Wow. Good, but we're not going to trade crypto. We're just looking at it. I rather want to have a long investment in crypto than trading it. Let's see here what the German 40 does. Right now it's actually 15-minute candle here only has a range about 50 points, 60 points. That's good for us. That's good for us. We don't want it to range too much. Then we have a higher stop loss. So only 4 minutes left. 3 minutes 38. And let's see what we can find. A good entry. In the meantime, we can also look at Dow Jones. We really like to trade Dow Jones in the New York session. That's our favorite. And most of the time, Dow Jones consolidates here in the early morning hours in the London session. Not so much activity, so we never trade Dow Jones or Nasdaq in the morning times. We also have UK 100. Let's make an off strategy on that one today. You can see it made a spike up, went a little bit down. Let's see what's going to happen. Less than 3 minutes left. It's going to be very interesting today, I think. Looks like the London session wants gold to come down. It went all the way up to 89.40 and down to 82. Okay, we have 2 minutes left now. In the meantime, and let's just pop up another window right here. Put the key out here. Or we can actually split this, but I don't think it's gonna be too small for you guys to see if I split this screen. So you guys are gonna do it in 2 screens here. Very good. This one is gonna be on the German. Oh, this one is gonna be on the German, and this one I want with the UK. Okay. 1 minute 45 seconds left, guys. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. Why don't we turn on some music? Let's get some music popping. Do 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 do. Want some music? Can anyone hear anything or what is going on? What's going on? Okay, the music is very high. I'm gonna turn down a bit. Okay. Happen here. So, back to the charts. Okay. 15-minute candle is done. We're gonna mark it. I don't know why it's purple. Let me change it to green. I don't like the green here. And the UK, let's mark the UK. Oh my god, what happened? Just made a big... Okay guys, what we want to do now, we want to wait until this candle here breaks out of the range. We have the top of the range and the bottom of the range, okay? So we'll just wait patiently for a breakout, and we want a retest before we go in. It's very important. We want a retest. So let's just be patient and wait. Let's look at the UK. The UK already went out, and let's go down to 5-minute time frame. We always use the 5-minute time frame for confirmation. Always. You can see it made a gap here when the candle opened. I don't know why. Maybe it's an error here on trading view, but let's see how it plays out. You can see the German 40. Beautiful reaction, wants to go to top. We have a low stop loss today. And oh, I must not forget, I unchecked the euro yesterday and the GBP. Let's put that on the filter here. Okay, we have big news in Germany on the euro. 9:30. It's in 13 minutes, guys. Okay. Normally I wouldn't trade when we have news, especially in Germany when we are trading German 40. But today we're gonna do a test on the orb, so we're gonna trade anyways and see how it plays out. So we're not gonna risk anything, and I think that's why we don't have a bigger stop loss, and it's actually just consolidating here in the opening hours, in the opening minutes of the London session. It's because we have the big news coming up here in 13 minutes. It's the German Flash Manufacturing PMI, German Flash Services PMI, and we also have the GBP later on for 10:30 if we want to trade the UK 100. So we have to be very careful not to make an entry before the news. But let me put it this way, the news here in the London session are not as volatile as it is in the New York session. Of course, the New York session is volatile, more volatile anyways than the London session, but it's not like the news has such a big impact like it does in New York. So let's see how it plays out. And we will still keep an eye here on the chart. No breakouts yet. The only one is the UK made a big breakout in the first seconds it opened, but it went down into the orb again. The green line series, as we can see. As we wait, let's look at gold. Let's make one on gold as well. We can see it probably breaks out here already. Okay, we have a breakout on gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a breakout on gold. We want the 5-minute to get a confirmation. There's only less than 1 minute left. Okay. The music stopped. Why did the music stop? Let's put another music. Let's check this one. Go. Back to the charts. Okay, gold. What are you gonna do for us today? Wow. Wow. Look at the breakout it made. Let's look at the German still in. The UK. Also breakout from the UK. You're staying on the 5-minute chart. Good. The next 5-minute candle open. We want this candle to go out and retest this area before we make an entry. Okay? But gold is volatile, so we know it can just go down. Let's just wait for the retest. If you look at 50 minutes candle, it also opened out. But we have to wait patiently. No stupid entries. So what we're gonna do here is gonna make this ready here. Yes, dun dun, do 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 do. I'm gonna look at my order here. Good. So gold is going down, very good. Want the retest. German, top of the range. Let's go see a breakout. Let's go up. And UK, my friend UK, is also breaking out. No retest yet, but it's so close. So that's what it is about the UK. You know, it's not so many points. You have to go in with a lower lot size on UK than you do on German. Oh, sorry, a higher lot size, not a lower, of course, but the points are much smaller. What happened here? What did I see there? Okay, look here. Is going up to retest the area. Very good. Whoa, 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 whoa! The German has broken the ARP. Okay, guys, this is a potential buy. This is a potential buy. Let's see here. Potential buy. Let's wait for. We want the candle to close out of the range. We want the candle to close out of the range, and we can see UK going down. UK going down. You're not gonna make an entry on UK. We're just gonna follow it. We want to make an entry on the gold or the German. Let's see here how's it played out. 2 minutes left. And in the meantime, we can put on a song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Looks like a nice breakout from the German. Yeah. You can see here gold went up a little bit. We wanted to test this area. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, we actually also want the 15-minute time frame to close out. So see, look here where the UK went down back again. We still have the gold going on here. And German, 19 seconds left. Okay, this looks like we have a breakout. Unless it falls 10 points in 10 seconds, it could happen. But I don't think so. Now we want a retest. We want a retest. We want an entry around here. We want the retest to come down. Yes. Go down, baby. Go down, go down, go down. Get down, get down. Move it. But it continues. Most people would make an entry here with a little lot size. They don't want to miss out if it makes a big spring upwards. But we also have to be careful. We have these fair value gaps here. We have this opening gap here. Look how it goes down now. This is going to be a good entry for us. Let's have it a little bit more down. Get down, get down, get down. Maybe that was the thing. And gold. Yes, look at this, very beautiful here. We want this candle to close red. We want it to go up, charge it, and close red before we make an entry on gold. Okay, we also want this 15 minutes to close outside the box. So also the 15 and 5 minutes. Look how beautiful this is. It's going down to retest. Maybe our entry would be up here. That's okay, but we still want the retest first to get a confirmation. You see, if it starts going up here, and if it starts getting green, I would make an entry. We're 10 points behind. We could have made an entry here, but we still have 3 minutes until this candle closes. And we have the news in 3 minutes. So it's a bit gamble just to start to make an entry now. It could go down or up. We don't know. We hope it's positive news because I want to make a buy on the German. I really want to make a buy. Xiao USD. Here, let's see. Charged inside the orb. It didn't close in the orb. It's still outside the orb. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on this candle. We also have a new 15 minute. So let's go. Let's go. Look how beautiful got rejected. How it got rejected. Very beautiful. This is what we want to see. Okay. We want this candle to close outside. If this candle closes red, I'm gonna go in for a sell on gold. Oh my god. Okay, this is a very big confirmation for the German. We're gonna make an entry on the German, guys, with just a little lot size. Why? Because we have the news incoming. So, but we are behind. We could have made an entry down here. So we are behind a bit, but let's see how it plays out. And look how it went down, almost touched it. For me, this is a charge as well. It's only 2 points. It's a retest as well. And then went up again. We look at the 15 minutes. Here, you can see a clear breakout on this 15-minute candle here. Out of the structure. And it's probably going to close out depending on the news. Coming up here. Oh, that's going to be the next candle. So this is looking very good. If we look at gold. Look what I said, guys. If this candle closes red, I'm going to go in for a sell. Now it looks pretty good. The 15 minutes is coming up here. The new one. This one needs to close out. The 5 minute, this one needs to close out. And then we have a very, very good sell. Look at the German. Look at the German. It's going down now. It's going down. It's up to the news, guys. The news is gonna decide. The news is gonna decide where we're going now. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing happened. Still pending. Still pending. We want this one. Okay. Bad news for the Euro German flash, but it's not doesn't make any big impact. Let's look at the 1 minute. No. As I mentioned earlier, it's not like these huge spikes we get from the news here, but now it comes in rolling. We're going down, baby. We're going down. And gold, look at gold. Look at gold. It just happened as I said. This one didn't turn red as I wanted it. You know, the 50-minute closed out. The 5-minute also closed out. It didn't turn red, but look at the next one. It went all the way down here to 75. But we wanted to go down here to the Asia low and a bit more down, of course. So let's see what the German does. Up and down. Usually I wouldn't recommend anyone to trade in the news. Just wait and see how it plays out. But can you see how we're using the orb? It's very, very simple strategy. Very simple, guys. Mark the first 15-minute candle. After you've done that, wait for the 5-minute candle to break out. Look at the 15-minute candle. Does it close out? And after that, look for a retest and make an entry. As we can see here, the 15-minute candle closed out. The news came, we had a reaction, went down a bit, went up again. In the 5 minutes, we have this retest here. The news sent it down, closed this little gap here on the 5 minute and went up again. Same here with gold. We mark these green lines here. This is our opening range on the 15-minute candle. Let me take the 15-minute. This is the one. 15-minute candle, the next one closed out. 5-minute candle. Also, you can see here we want the last one here. Closed out. The green one. It tested the area, got rejected, closed out, and went down 3-4 points. It's easy to make 3-4 points on gold here in the orb. If you want to make 10 points, just have to be patient and just wait. But I would recommend most people to go for more than 5 points. Okay, so now where do we put our stop losses and where do we put our check profits? I still have this small entry on the let me here look at my phone. I can show you the pictures of my phone after I'm done with the streaming. I'm gonna make a little video of this stream. But as we can see here on the higher time frame, you want to look for take profit. Let's take the German here. Let's go to the 4-hour. We have this gap here, as was mentioned. We have this fair value gap here, and we have this base, as we call it here, this liquidity zone. It's a 50% body candle, as we call it. That means that if the body is less than 50% of the total candle, it means including the wicks. See the small, how the small this body is. This means this is a liquidation zone. Look at the daily chart. We also have this big one here, but this doesn't really play for me because we are so close to it. If we were, let's see, if we were going down, we would have this zone here. We would look at for it to be rejected on. But I want to look at the 4-hour, see what we got here. We want it to go all the way up here. So 250. We could actually just say 235 for the first TP. That's around 60 points. And I wanted to go up here to 300 around, and then I'll be out. That's a big move. That's a big move. But let's see how it plays out. Okay. Let's see how it plays out. Again, I'm going down to the 5-minute chart. To the 5-minute chart. Let's see here. Very good. What is gold doing? Gold went into the The orb again. First 15 minute closed out, the second one didn't. Let's see what we can do today. German, where do you want to go? So we're gonna set our first take profit here at 235. We want it all the way up here. Let's make this do. Let's give it a name. TP. Yes. Oh, that was not so big. Here we have our take profit. So here we go, guys. German 40. Let's go. We want to make some money, boy. We want to make some money. We want to make some good money today. Here we go. Let's go. Gold keeps pushing into the orb. And what is, oh, we actually forgot to look at the DXY as well. DXY is going up. DXY is going up. Xiao USD, of course, if the dollar goes up a lot, Xiao USD usually falls. With the German, actually it also does sometimes on the German. I've noticed that when the dollar goes up a lot, the German can fall down. But let's see how it plays out today. This is going to be a long process, so I'm not going to stick around for the rest of the morning. So we are in the entry. I have an entry around here. Yeah, actually where it is now, I have my entry. So we just want this to go out and take the TP, and let's see what's gonna happen the rest of the day. I'm gonna keep this this trade going all the way to my TP, and oh, I almost forgot our stop loss. Our stop loss is gonna be, normally I would put it out of the orb here, but we have small stop loss today because the range is not so big, so I'm gonna put it under these lows here. Typical for every trader to put it under lows. So we're gonna put our stop loss, gonna put the magnet here, and I'll just put it a bit under the lows here. That means 76, so I'll have a stop loss on around here. Let's just put it here for 80. Of course, if this starts to go up here, the more it goes up, the more I'll take my stop loss up. Most of the people also use the stop loss around mid-range in the orb. For example, here this is like in the middle of the orb, and we can put it just down here at the middle. Here, put our stop loss here. Okay, let's change the color of this to yellow, and let's add a text and say stop loss. Okay, and we don't want the stop loss text to be purple, so we're gonna change to yellow too. Okay, cool. It's going down. As I mentioned before, when the dollar starts going up, it could send the German down a bit. I've seen it multiple times, but it's not every time. It's not something you need to track record of, but it happens. Let's see how it plays out. Gold, our beautiful gold, we love gold, is going down. So I'm just gonna put the stop loss here at my phone. 52. Yes. And I'm gonna have this one here. Very good. Okay. Okay, guys. If you don't have any questions, I'm gonna stop the live now. I just want to say it's been a pleasure to have you all with me, and I'll be back tomorrow morning for the next London session tomorrow, and see if we can catch another off trade. And let's see how this plays out in in the next following hours. But have a nice day, and see you guys soon. Bye.